Hello, today's 17th of December 2022 and I'm continuing my series Daily Reality with Alex. The previous days I spoke about validation and I am willing today to speak about disassociation from reality because according to me this is a very strong topic and a lot of us are falling for this trap. I've been in this trap for years where I thought that only my inner world matters and that nobody should care and nothing in the outside reality matters because everything that matters is only my inner world and who I am in the inside. The problem with this is that a lot of us are going into the delusion and we start faking who we are. And since I realized the message about reality and why it's so important we as human beings to interact with the physical matter reality, then I realized the meaning why we have a daily data stream and why actually it is a good thing that all of us can experience daily conscious reality because actually paradoxically it is showing us who we actually are. Because everything starts with the definition of the I amness, who I am. Since nobody has ever seen me or nobody has ever seen you, or at least nobody has seen the internal part of you or the internal part of me, the only way others and the only way in the physical matter reality it is possible to understand who is this I am, it is possible only through its expression, only through the presentation. Yes, I understand that a lot of us are not willing to believe what they see in their outer reality. They are not willing to acknowledge their deeds, their doingness that they are expressing. And I'm also constantly fighting with this because a lot of times my doingness is not aligned with the I amness that I'm willing strongly to express from my inner being. But this is part of the game of limitation and this is part of the game of reality. And this is part of why we are put here into this experience in order to understand how to honestly and authentically to express and to work in such a way with reality that actually we start cooperating and understand that we can express only what is allowed, and if we want to express more, we are to go into more and more interaction with the outer reality and know then and be grateful then about everything that is manifested. Is it important for all of us to constantly manifest ourselves in the outer reality, or we can say, no, Alex, the important thing is who you are in the inside. It should stay in the inside. It should never go outside even. This is not necessary. There is nothing to prove. There is nothing to validate. Because only the individual knows the true self. But is it so? Or is our awareness of the self is only an illusion? How do we know who we are if we are not willing and ignoring our doingness, and if we are ignoring everything that we are surrounded with in the outer reality, the so-called havingness? Yes, I understand that it is not important how a person is clothed, how a person is surrounded with different things. But long term, in reality, everything matters. If I now start stating to all of you how poor I am and how much of a need I am and how much help I need, and if you can help me right now because I'm so poor I don't have anything to eat, a lot of you are going to say, well, Alex, this doesn't resonate with who you are presenting yourself. It doesn't resonate with your bank statement. It doesn't resonate with your tax payment. It doesn't resonate with all the houses you have. How can you prove to us that you are poor since we see through all your havingness and all your doingness that you are in the moment presenting a lot of richness? Can I convince you that I'm something else than who I'm actually in the moment? According to me, this is not possible. That's why it's very important for all of us, when we listen to words, when we like people, when we are in interaction with other beings, it doesn't matter if they are physical materiality beings or non-physical materiality beings, to always look for the expressions. What are they presenting? Not what they are saying. What are the fruits of their existence? And not what are the statements of beings. But Alex, if you right now just show to all of us how energetic you are, how beautiful heart you have, how much energy and transfer there is between us and you, then we are going to establish so much connection between us. Anyhow, in a connected reality, we are connected. The important thing is that the human being cannot hide the havingness and the doingness. The inner being, to some extent, the most deep doubts and worries that I have, I can hide from you right now. I'm not going to tell you and state you today that during this Saturday I was a little bit bored. I have, to some extent, some afraidness of not having something to do, of not being able to participate and interact in reality. And sometimes when there is stillness and this boredom starts to come around, then this fear appears again in me, and it is something that happens to overachievers. And I know about this already, and I'm observing it. But I can hide it from myself, I can hide it from you. And what are we constantly to observe? In the physical materiality. And why? Because only then, paradoxically, we understand who we are in the moment. It's not important who we believe and state that we are. The important is anyhow what we are presenting in the outer reality on a daily basis. In the moment, I have created so many flows in my personal experience based on who I am that even I cannot stop them. They are constantly, intuitionally and subconsciously expressing out of my being in the outside reality, and a lot of things are happening because of this. Because of who I am already and the confidence and the boldness that I already have to express. For example, one of the things I really, from the bottom of my being, realized that it is okay to express excess, to express more than what is necessary for who you are, and I'm supported by reality about this. And that's why I'm expressing a lot of external excess of things, but also I'm expressing external excess of a lot of other things that are me. Because I decided years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, to stop holding inside of me everything that I am and to start presenting and expressing. Do I need your personal validation? No. But do I need the validation of reality? Yes. Because when I see in my data stream validation of who I'm expressing, I start being much more humble and grateful that it is allowed for more of my being to be expressed in the outer reality. It doesn't matter if it's the digital meta reality, if it's the physical meta reality. Once I'm allowed to be more influential, it is not about me. It is about my state of beingness is allowed to present more in the physical meta reality. Is it important for all of us to express more? I personally, for myself, have decided that it is beneficial for the human beings. Yes, but Alex, how are you not going to project yourself upon others? How are you going to still create space and allow others to exist if you are constantly just willing to project yourself? It's still a paradox because we think that humility is just to keep and stay inside of our shells. But once we start expressing ourselves, only then we start cherish and honoring others and are starting to give space for others and for their expressions, because we understand how hard was the journey for us to start expressing. So in today's message, I was just really willing to encourage all of you to express yourself in the outer reality, because this is what is validating who you actually are presenting in the moment, in the objective holographic reality for all of us to benefit from. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your reality. Be happy and willing to express yourself. It is a wonderful thing. Bye bye.